Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Troy here with another video, and in today's video we're gonna discuss how to prepare yourself for a YouTube video. Now, I'm fairly new to video marketing, but there's a lot of things that I did before I started putting myself on the screen in front of you like you see me today. So stick around all the way to the end of this video, guys. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my personal experiences on what I'm doing literally on a day-to-day basis to build content, to release the content, editing the content, like what am I doing to make sure that I get all of this information out to you on a consistent basis, okay? So the first thing I did when it comes to preparing myself to do YouTube videos, I started following video creators, okay? So if you go to YouTube, just type in the search box up the top, video creators. You'll get a ton of video creators who their channels are based on just trying to help people build a YouTube channel. So there's a lot of good ones out there. You choose whoever you like and you start listening to the things that they're suggesting you to do so you can grow your channel and make it big as theirs. They're gonna tell you all the things that they have done, and if I were you, I would follow their advice, because a lot of these guys, they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and if they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you might want to listen to those who've already made it to where you want to go. So the beginning of my process was pretty much simple. Like, I would literally walk to work, because I was still working 9 to 5. I would walk to work, and on my way to work, I would be brainstorming in my head. I would be listening to training, but when I would hear something and I can say, oh, that could be a YouTube video, I would literally start texting myself just to have it saved, and then I would get to my office and I would write it down. I was brainstorming for like a good 2 weeks on just video ideas, on what I want to post and what value that I want to bring to people. After I brainstormed for like a good 2 weeks, what I started doing after that is I actually started doing research on every one of those topics and ideas, because a lot of people already have those ideas posted up on YouTube. So sometimes you want to go see what they do, and then you can add your own tweak to it. A lot of times you can just recreate the same information, add more value to that information, or just make it you, and it's because it's you that people will listen to. They're them, you're you. They want to hear a different perspective on the same topic. So I think that's a good way to, start doing research and building up what you would like to present to the audience. After I did all the research that I was going to do on the video topic, I would literally write out pages or page or two worth of notes on what I was going to say to my audience for each and every topic. So for instance, this 30-day video challenge, I already had about 32 videos either filmed already or written out to be filmed. So when I started the challenge, I was prepared to handle it, because I work a 9 to 5, and because I have a part-time job on top of that, and I have a life. I have a girlfriend, I got other things going on around me. At the time, there was some construction going on in my house. Like, there's a lot of things happening at one time, and I didn't know how I was going to be able to manage my time. So since I can't predict the future, what I did is I prepared myself for the future, so I made it easier for me to come out with video content. I also noticed that with me personally, I write things down, and when I write things down, I tend to remember them better. So when I do get in front of the camera, it's a little bit less stuttering, versus if I got in front of the camera and just completely stuttered the whole way through the video. No one wants to hear that the whole entire video. But I'm not saying you need to be perfect. Definitely not. Because I think authenticity is everything. Like, people need to know that you're a human being and that you make mistakes too. And I'm going to make mistakes. There's no perfect guy over here. But I'm definitely going to do what I can to present something of quality to you to the best of my ability. In school, I was the guy that had to write everything down. When it was time to take notes, I was not the guy that listened to everything and remember it. It's just something that happens with me when I put pen on paper, and then the rest is history after that, right? It's just funny how it works, because after I write my notes, because I remember it better that way, it's just like everything else comes easier. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I learn personally. And I know there's a lot of people out there that learn the same way I do. I'm more hands-on. So even when it comes to information, once I put that pen to paper, it all makes even more sense when I write it down. So now that I got everything written out, what I did next was I recorded the videos. So I might record 2 or 3 videos in a day to crunch time frames because I don't have as much time. I would literally change shirts so it didn't seem like I was wearing the same thing in each and every video. Although I might have filmed 3 videos in one day, it didn't look like it because I always had a new shirt on. After I finish recording the videos, what I do is I take it to my desktop, I upload the video content, and then I start the editing process. So what I use for editing is Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro, I pay a monthly subscription of $20, which is not that bad. I mean, Netflix is $13. If I can't pay for $20 a membership, I should not be having Netflix, right? Because Netflix isn't making me any money. That's a whole nother topic. I'm not gonna get off topic, but you get the concept. So I pay $20 a month for Adobe Premiere Pro. Once I edit the video, I make sure that you get into the SEO tactics with the search engine optimization, SEO, to make sure that my video is able to be found. You know, and you can look up what that is. I'm not gonna get into that into this video, but look up SEO. And you find out how you can word the titles of your video. You can all the tags that you could put on it, you know, things of that nature. Even the name that you save it as, it'll show you what you should do on whatever niche that you're involved in when it comes to whatever video you just created. The next thing I do is after I completely edit the video, I upload it, but then I start taking selfies. I actually grab my phone. I have an app that allows me and helps me create thumbnails. So after I film the video, edit the video, upload the video, I take a selfie and then I create a thumbnail. Now the thumbnail is pretty much, that's what people see first. So I'm working on myself. I'm not that great yet, but I'm getting better at creating thumbnails. So I make sure there's something decent and interesting for someone who will want to click on my video. Because if they see something not so great, they're gonna look right past it. And you know, it's funny because I noticed that because of these thumbnails, I noticed that under suggested videos, which is on your right hand side, you know, as you're watching this video right now, you can see some videos on your right hand side, right? See, 50% of the clicks that I get is from the suggested videos on the right. If I don't have a good thumbnail and it's not appealing to the audience, they're not going to click on me. They're going to click on a person who got a nice thumbnail. So it's in my best interest to create something that looks nice and interesting enough for someone to want to click on it. After I add on the thumbnail, then I get down to the description, okay? So the description, I try not to put too much crazy information in there. I just try to get nice and direct and to the point. You know, I like to thank people for watching the video. I like to give them all the links that I suggest for them to click on or you know, watch or use or go to, whatever the case may be at that time. They would go down in the description to see whatever it is that they were informed to look at in the description. So I will put all that information there. It's up to them from there whether they want to click on those links or not, but I just want to make sure everything is in a nice place and format for them and nice and clear and laid out, so the information is provided the right way so they can take whatever steps they think they need to take. And after the description is done, the last thing I like to do is add tags to the video. You know, that goes back into SEO tactics that you can get into, finding out all the right tags to use, all the hashtags to use, things of that nature. You can see what it is in your niche that's trending that you can use to put as a tag in your video so people can find you. And once that's done, my process is pretty much done. I'm getting better at this, but I'm learning now that you have to promote the video after that, because once the video is up and pushed into the system, that doesn't mean it's over. You should promote the video as well. If you are a business-minded individual and you would like to find out what I'm using predominantly to generate an income online and from home, you want to click the links below. See, that's the call to action I was talking to you, all right? Click the link below to see what it is that I'm doing personally to build an income from home. So you click those links. I have my Facebook down there. I got my email address down there. I got my Instagram down there. You can click on any of those to get in contact with me. I'm really easy to talk to. I'm just like everyone else out here in terms of like I'm just a regular guy, you know. So it's easy to talk to me. You don't have to shy away from it or nothing like that. I welcome you, okay? and whatever other questions you may have for me. We definitely communicate, connect, and you ask me whatever questions that you have, and I will, to the best of my ability, give you the answers that you may need. And from that, guys, that's all I really have for this video. I want to say tomorrow I have another video coming out at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you want to tune in for that. That's it. That's all I got for this video, guys. So stay up. This is your boy Troy, and I'm gonna talk to you next time.